if you compare the energy use of Bitcoin in particular, compared to the energy it would take to mine gold, Bitcoin is digital gold, it's a fraction of it. And then if you want to think about it a little bit more broadly, because of course the Bitcoin blockchain and other blockchains are going to enable much more rapid settlement of trades and transactions than the traditional financial institution, say 10 minutes as opposed to a week or a few days. Think about the energy consumption of the traditional financial world, and you'll see in that chart what Bitcoin is using in terms of energy right now, which is mostly renewable, by the way, hydroelectric and other renewables.
In this video, Cathie Wood's firm ARK Invest responds to Elon Musk tweeting out regarding environmental concerns surrounding Bitcoin, which in turn caused not just the Bitcoin price to plummet, but the entire cryptocurrency market. For those that missed it, Elon Musk tweeted out that Tesla would be halting any payments for cars via Bitcoin, and Cathie Wood's investment firm today responded via a research paper published by analyst Yassine Elmandjra. In our view, the concerns around Bitcoin's energy consumption are misguided. Contrary to consensus thinking, we believe the impact of Bitcoin mining could become a net positive to the environment. In this video, Cathie Wood speaks on the truth regarding Bitcoin and energy consumption and its environmental impacts. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video where macro investor Raoul Pal also responds to Elon Musk and the energy consumption FUD, and we also cover his technical analysis as to where he thinks the Bitcoin price will bottom out before moving upwards. Also, only a tiny percentage of my viewers are actually subscribed. If you enjoy crypto content, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Enjoy the video.
As far as the environment, I encourage you to look up Yassine Elmandjra's white paper on our website, ARK-Invest.com, and you will find in I think the second to the last white paper that he addressed, no, it was a white paper on mining. He addressed this environmental issue, what Bitcoin is using in terms of energy right now, which is mostly renewable, by the way, hydroelectric and other renewables, is again fraction. It hardly measures up at all to that. As far as criminal activity, I mean, I'll just reflect on a conversation that I had at a conference with an FBI agent very early on in my understanding or learning about Bitcoin. And he said, this is the best thing that ever happened to us. What does the FBI do? It's filled with cryptographers who are able to break codes and figure out illicit activity. They have been able to. One of the reasons is that the Bitcoin blockchain is so transparent by IP address. So pattern recognition, cryptography, an interesting way to think about it. And as far as speculative, sure, it's had a very big move recently, and I would say some of the recent buyers might have been influenced by other people and not a real understanding of what is going on here. But as I did say this week, and I saw it in a report or in a headline, I did say and go through Yassine's paper, we can see trillions of dollars in use cases for Bitcoin. And I think the most important thing that we as investors need to do is be very supportive of those who are evolving this ecosystem. And so we at ARK are thinking about ways to help the community in terms of Bitcoin developers to secure the network. It is right now the most secure blockchain technology out there. And so for very high value transaction, think $1 million transaction, it does take 10 minutes, and that seems to be a complaint, and it is a complaint relative to other blockchains that involve smart contracts that are instantaneously settled. But this is the most secure network, and one reason is that 10 minutes. And if the cost is, I don't know, $10, and I'm not quite sure what the cost is, but compared to the cost to transfer $1 million through traditional financial systems, no, there is no comparison. So our confidence in Bitcoin and the Bitcoin blockchain has continued to grow over the years, as I think we've stated very often.
Now with the FUD narrative, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt narrative of Elon Musk and the greenness of Bitcoin, which I'll come on to. I've got my own theories on that. That is one of the things I believe the ECB started, was this, well, it's not green, look at the mining costs. Right? If we looked at everybody's kettle use across the world, it's probably more than that of the whole of the electricity of Norway. I mean, people just, it's because they've sliced it this way that it makes it look bad. I think it's the ECB trying to slow institutional adoption by pushing the ESG mandate back at these people, saying, hey, you've got a mandate here, and this doesn't fit into your mandate very well. And that slows adoption. I get why they're doing it. Problem is that creeps into Ethereum, which has a much lower energy input. So it just creeps out of one space and into another. You're not stopping the rise of digital assets. You're just slowing down Bitcoin at this phase. It'll speed up again at some point too, probably particularly when the ETF launches. Firstly, I know the comment section is like, yeah, but Elon Musk, they fill up the cars with electricity and that's built on coal power. We understand it's not a perfect world. So let's assume that Tesla is relatively green compared to other car companies. That's all you need to assume. But we also know that his profitability or his ability to run that business has been based on subsidies, because that is how governments are driving green innovation. Is they've used subsidies until these things catch their own traction, and then they're able to lower the cost of production and everything works out. There is a new initiative coming from Biden, which is a new kind of carbon system, and Tesla have applied to be one of the 6 participants in that. So it makes a nice statement if you say, well, actually, we're not going to accept Bitcoin because, greenness. Okay, that helps them set up for this new system that he wants to be part of, because obviously they are one of the least pollutant industries in America right now. So he will get a lion's share of the better credit. So that itself could be a cynical lens. Additionally, the cynical lens is he's also been pumping Dogecoin. And people are like, what the hell is this about? And yes, it's a meme. Yes, it's the crypto of the people. Yes, it's kind of stupid, but I mentioned this before on this show, but also it's starting to create network effects that a lot of people own it. So if you can now create use cases, well, then it's something interesting. Now, Mark Cuban was the first to see this, and he said, yeah, you could buy Dallas Mavs stuff with Dogecoin because it's the coin of the people. So it was kind of done as fun, but it's exchangeable, so why not? Now, my guess is Tesla are going to accept it for payments, and they might even use it for Internet of Things streaming payments and stuff like that, because basically Elon, bit of a megalomaniac, fancies conquering Mars, would quite like his own currency. And if he can kind of reverse into Doge and make that essentially Elon community coin, he's got free access to capital. It's an astonishing thought, but that's potentially what's at play here. I could be wildly wrong, and it's all a joke, but I just join a few dots and you can get to something interesting. And I've been talking about this for a while, that I wasn't going to shake off Doge, because once you attract that many people into the ecosystem, it becomes attractive for people to do something with it. So that's what I think is happening.
So there's both Cathie Wood and Raoul Pal setting the record straight. Interesting to see it out from Cathie Wood, as well as she has been a huge Elon Musk and Tesla investor in the past, so it's great to see her come out and defend Bitcoin. Now, Raoul Pal has been spot on in the past, and today he tweeted out where he believes the Bitcoin price is likely to bottom out. Raoul Pal tweeted out saying he sees a small risk of a fall to support at $39,000, but a more likely scenario to base at $43,000 and then a run upwards. Anyway guys, let me know what your feelings are towards Elon Musk and the havoc he has wrecked over the last few days. Hope that provided you with some value. I'll see you in the next video, and as always, have a great day.